And this is already starting to become quite an interesting series. We're not getting the games we want to see, but they're definitely unique.
They are unique. Bit of a slugfest so far. This one could go the distance, though. I could see this game going to the mid-game at least.
I hope so. Let's go into game number 3 to find out which one of these two players is going to take that lead and momentum.
Junior Grey Wings Maru, 조성주 vs CJ Entus ByuL, 한지원.
To the top left in red, the Prince of Marines. It's Maru.
Down here in the bottom right, we do have the Zerg player ByuL. Do you notice the ambient sound on this map, by the way, Wolf?
Yeah.
It's like crickets and stuff.
Yeah, it's crickets,
but
like frogs.
There's no wildlife on this map.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. Like, even if you look at the far edge of the bases, like if you look at where the screen is right now, like it's like smoke in the background and stuff, and like some like weird hybrid guys in test tubes, but there's definitely no ponds. There's no grass.
No, there's nothing that would suggest wildlife actually exists on this planet.
Yeah, that's weird. That's really weird.
I don't know.
Does that mean that like perhaps the Terran army like just likes to play that music around the camp to like raise morale or something to make them feel like they're not in a barren wasteland?
They're like back on Earth enjoying some nice sounds, and then you're like, ah, the wildlife. It'll help you sleep if you hear that ambient noise, you know?
Yeah. Well, this is drawings of the Korean commentators.
Wow. Spitting image, man.
He's trying to abduct the Monday caster, or not the Monday caster, Daehyun, I think is what it said, if I read it correctly. I can't remember. Well, we're going to see a hatch first, but this is just a normal opening from Maru, no proxy.
Yeah. Going to be a very standard opening for this game. Hatch first, Reaper opening, most likely Reaper expand. Will Maru go for a similar style? He could very well. This map does have a bit of a tricky third to hold as well. You know, it's a bit out there. Not as out there as, say, Iron Fortress. Still going to require some creep spread. We could see ByuL go for a quick 2-base meter again. Maybe a pretty decent opening on this map.
Yeah. Wouldn't mind it. Just see the Reaper coming across the scout. And the pool coming down here with a quick gas for ByuL. Everything is calm and peaceful as you listen to those frogs in the background.
Yeah, kind of making me a little sleepy.
Hang in there.
No, yeah, I could take a nap right now.
Well, Overlord's going to follow that SCV right away here.
Did you ever explain what the power is behind this Ole Giga internet? Like how fast you can actually get?
So we talked about this a little bit yesterday, but it's like 1,000 down.
1,000 down.
And upload, I'm sure, is somewhat close to that.
I think it might be even 1,000 up as well.
It's got to be pretty close to that. Like, you know, obviously upload can be a bit different than down, but with mine and 100 up, 100 down, it's both like pretty similar. But thinking about like getting 10 times better than that, it's kind of insane. This bunker is actually just straight up going to finish, by the way. I did not expect this to happen, especially considering the Overlord was following this SCV.
Yeah, but he knows it is kind of, it is what it is. It's going to be that Reaper bunker, so it requires just like a few more lings and like essentially to wait for the Queens to come out.
Yeah.
So it's not like the biggest deal in the world. It's going to get salvaged in just a second, or at least destroyed most likely. It forced out a few extra lings.
No salvage even.
Not even a salvage, so he lost 100 minerals, but he did force out, you know, a couple of drones not to be made, instead being lings.
Yeah, that actually puts him even in worker count for 100 minerals. I think that, if you think about it, that's 20 trips. That's 20 missed trips.
Yeah.
It's kind of like you miss 20 trips of mining time in a sense. Like
it's a little bit of damage there.
Yeah, I think it was okay.
It's not too bad.
It was like pretty even. Neither player gets like significantly ahead.
If he got the salvage, then he probably is ahead actually. Like,
yeah.
But he did that like a little too late. He should have like seen the amount of lings that came out and like, okay, the damage is done. I got to salvage right now.
Yeah, it's almost like he was like trying to kill a few more lings or something. Either way, still not a bad position for either player. We're gonna see a tech lab this time.
Yeah, exactly what I was about to say. It's gonna be that Hellions into a tech lab. No starport whatsoever though, so probably just quick stim.
Yeah, starts to look that way. This Overlord is really trying to find out, but is locked in the back door back there with all the crickets, I guess. I don't know.
Oh, they're loud too.
They're loud,
They're
man.
loud crickets, man. I don't know.
They don't want their voice to be heard to, like, get us on the map. What is this? We're here, but they don't show us at all. There's no sign that we're here. We're just going to be loud. We're going to...
It should be like some eerie noise in this kind of map, I think. Because it's one of those, like... is this like the Protoss sort of map? Protoss tile set? Like Ire or something?
Yeah, it's like a Protoss tile set, but it also has, like, the hybrid tile set as well, like with a hybrid sort of, like, experimental, you know, test tube looking things or whatnot around.
Yeah. I getcha.
And then, like, the grass in the middle of the map is, like, weird grass, like, not real grass or something. It's like tennis turf, I don't know.
It's like the stuff you'd see on the moon or something.
Yeah.
It's like weird colored sort of twilight dirt.
Yeah.
You see ByuL go for actually a quick third base. He's going for the very heavy macro style behind this. Pretty late on the Evo chambers. He's going to put them down now. But Bailey Nest out in a good time to defend against anything that could come. Like, just like the Hellbats we saw last game.
Starport coming down now, finally. Spore's on the way, actually, just to be safe, because he actually wasn't able to get that scout.
And this is actually pretty dangerous not to scout from Maru. Like, you know, going for simply 2 CC, quick stim, quick racks, quick starport for medivacs. It's a very dangerous sort of attacks that can happen. And they can kill as well if ByuL is not paying attention or doesn't get the scout off at all.
Yeah. There's just some quick timings that can come out when you get stimmed this fast.
It's a very, very scary.
Okay, now he sees the late starport, so he's got... Actually, I was going to say he's got a good idea, but he might be thinking it's like a third CC timing that is actually not, because he doesn't... Well, okay, so he saw... Actually, he didn't see. Looking at the minimap right now, he didn't really see the bottom of Maru's base, so there could be a third CC there. He actually just doesn't know.
He doesn't know for sure.
And he made 11 drones just now, so...
Yeah, but he made a spine crawler as well. He made a few banelings. He's going to kill the cooling tower to buy more time for the third base. I'm not sure if he's going to really identify it. I guess this will give it away. That many Marines on the map moving down.
He's going to give it away, but he's supply blocked, so it's going to affect his production. He does have 5 overlords on the way, but...
Yeah, and Stim's ready. This could be very dangerous.
So many Hellions here to support.
Surprisingly, no armory just yet.
Yeah. Baneling Nest being done is really important. Like, he's got that ready for at least 7 more Banelings going to go up to 12. And that cooling tower you were talking about is going to buy him a lot of time. I think he should actually be fine.
He should be fine, so long as he gets the Baneling hits this time, doesn't waste them. Hellions could do a lot of damage too, and they could actually pick away at the Banes now and then. Stim as well at this early is pretty dangerous. Obviously, slow Banes are miles away at this point.
Yeah. He actually should be firing with the Hellions on that debris, but I guess he was just waiting. All right, there's the Stim forward. Here come the Banes. He's just got these Hellions on hold position to pick off those units that chase. This is actually such a cool position. Look at this.
Oh,
Hellions on hold position just do so much there.
Still, that's so many Banelings at the back of this base. He's not going to really find the damage he needs.
So many good transfuses here as well. He needs to pick up and get back down.
Still trading pretty well with these queens, but yeah, got to get out of here.
Hellions being chased way too far off creep, though, with those Banes. End up losing a few of them. I feel like this, at the end of the day, is a good trade for Maru, but the problem is he doesn't have a third base behind it, so he needs to do more than this. And he's significantly down in Harvesters.
That is the biggest problem of all. Not finding the damage. Stuck on 2 base. And then Zerg has just such a huge advantage in economy and production.
Yeah, he's like just killing a few overlords, basically. The Medivacs, one of them is almost dead. 6 health. Yeah.
And the upgrade advantage as well for ByuL at this point is also making him very, very big effect on this sort of fighting. 0-0 Marines against 1-1 Ling Bane.
It's like just trying to make this, he's trying to force this to work. He's out sieging up Widow Mines.
He's still getting pretty decent trades. As long as he doesn't take any big Bane hits, he's actually sitting pretty. But it's so dangerous like this.
He lost his Widow Mine, which is pretty annoying. Ooh, that was a good Baneling hit. Nothing to follow up, though. Big counterattack. Meanwhile, maybe catch some reinforcements. Going right for the natural.
He's not finding any work on the spine either. There's so many transfuses.
Oh, there's no wall here either.
This is huge.
This is look at this. He's just actually coming back with the rest of his lings here, too. Maru's in some big trouble. He actually has to turn around, but even if he does, it's going to take him way too long to get there.
Not only this, he could very well just be very supply blocked. All these supplies going down at the front, losing every SCV in the natural.
He got half the harvesters of ByuL right now, but while all these units are away, he does find some damage here. Great Widow Mine hit.
Oh, man. He lost every Hellion with that as well. Like, Ling simply just tacked him down. Even if these Lings get cleaned up at this point, the damage has certainly been done.
Yeah. ByuL has taken his own damage, but I feel like he's just set up to follow up much better. He's got 9 Mutalisks on the way, which are going to finally start shutting down these drops permanently. Look at that. Boom. One's down. GG. Wow. Whoa. ByuL takes the lead.
Way too good, man. He shut down everything. He knew exactly what he had to do. ByuL's just on another level right now.
This is just really impressive play. He just knows exactly what he needs to do. He identifies the problem and solves it. Like, he didn't even know that push was coming until very late, but he still was prepared for something like that.
Yeah, his Bailey Nest, you know, he made that safety spine caller, which bought him so much time. And those early upgrades for his Ling Bane just put him so far ahead when it came to trading. And those 4 queens.
They just infinity transfuses on the spine crawler.
Yeah. And DPS down those medivacs. He lost a lot of medivacs just to those queens.
Yeah. Well, wow. This is a really, really, really good position for ByuL right now in this series. We're going into now Cactus Valley.